Okay. Her legs lay bare on the sheets. Never seen her without prosthetics before. Yet, here she is, slender legs terminating in stumps just below her knees. I left the sight of the fence is more captivating everything north of the waist. Since during this future conversation, I was on the phone with her, and now watching her reaction closely at everyone open eyes, she wipes the other, wipes sleep from the other. Impression, far from being embarrassed, is rather one of a surprisingly wide yawn. One perhaps appropriate from such a small mouth. A grin that for a brief moment seems flirtatious, tugs at the corner of her mouth as he takes a side at me. I know they remain in a state fluctuating between fear, confusion, and not a little bit of lust. Amy sleeps her head out of her eyes, pushing back in place for addressing me. Seem a bit off guard, so I let her rose from her and finds up grinning right in the back of my head ruefully. Sorry, I just never seen someone so disheveled look so attractive. Never seen without your legs on. Never seen you look so sorry. And he giggles again and moves it a little straighter. I'm caught up in the movements of her shirt, very nearly losing myself. Whoa. Take a step back, Sal. Take a step back. I was wondering what your reaction. I was wondering what your reaction would be. Leonard's called and told me you were going to drop by, you see. I know you haven't seen me, well, without legs. I spawned in a tone of casual surprise. You know how fake that sounds, Sal? Seriously? When you were clearly looking at her legs. Well, lack thereof, I guess. You were clearly looking at that. Oh, you didn't have them on? I hadn't noticed. Knows the truth. I very nearly didn't. Are you serious? What? We just stared at her legs. As creepy, well, lack thereof. Again, as creepy as it sounds. But we did. It happened. I'm not trying to be suave or anything, mind you. I just think anyone would get offended by that. So you stick your tongue out at me and stuck your pillow at my head. Ass. I definitely catch the pillow and carefully aim before throwing. Maybe last roll to the sign dodging my shot. Living your trajectory shocked me enough. The next of them hit me right from in the eyes. Oof. I retaliated, of course. Once I retaliated twice, well, my board was trying to break out sooner or later. Really, when enemy appears to have far better aim than me, then, well, this has been our time for us to resort to a suicidal charge. Gotcha. Heap. Boom. Ha. Comic effects. Once the charge was accomplished, well, of course I had to raise the pillows away from her. Now that kind of struggle, of course, ran this sort of position. Oh, yeah. That's... So I found myself staring down at her my position atop her. He's grinning, eyes sparkling with amusement, maybe a little sweaty now from our tussle. Just moving up and down, sucking in air. It's only her brain is not currently enraptured by the sight and smell of reserve that she's still might be able because her stamina is not what it should be. We stayed that way for a while. Not sure how long, because everything seems to go fuzzy. Everything that isn't her anyway. Surprised me at mine, deep inside that, caught a glimpse of what? Fear? Longing? Hope? Hey, hey, what's up? I got something voices there. I'm still in haste to get off. I apologize for everything. Sorry, I shouldn't have, It's fine, it's fine. Excuse your getting pat on the shoulder. So, what brings you here? You're still breathing hard, and the cousin's voice shakes slightly. Well, first, we're really assaulted by pillows. I can't really tell you what you're doing. This is another shove. I nearly fall out of her bed. As I sparkle again, I wonder how I never noticed how attractive they are before. Excuse me, where are you? Where are you? Her is mocking. Hot tuttling? What? Hot tea? What? Teasing. Those her arm across her forehead dramatically. Grin still apparent from underneath. Kinda really thought of me laying deathly ill. Both covered in a brief wrestling match. And he fears to fall back on teasing me. Well, I wouldn't say consumed with worry, but after you didn't show up this morning like a total wuss. And he pouts, crossing arms, but didn't. Words, please. But I don't know what that word is. And taking her lower lip out. It's not my fault. I'm just going to allow it. Sure, you wouldn't. I completely believe you. Don't worry. And he's very excited again. Such a jerk, Gasal. So how was your day then, huh? Did you do her slacking off? Not really. The phone woke up pretty early on. The phone? Yeah, the captain of the team called to make sure I was doing okay. And let me know it was okay to skip practice. At least you weren't alone all day. Someone checked up on her. Well, I can't help think that it should have been me. Oh, that's good. Well, he keeps an eye on you, huh? And he shrugs. This is his job. By the way, the captain means you know where your team members are when they're not in school. So I guess it was nice of him to call, huh? Sure. Yep. Sure was. And beyond, since Simmy's a bit in more comfortable position. So how was your day? Kind of eventful, you know. I didn't run by myself. Talked with the nurse about how you were doing. I'm here through the day's events, none of which are particularly engrossing. That's when I'm attracted by your arm finally across my waist. Seemed he fell asleep when I was talking, so I draw a blanket to cover us. She rolled over on her side, and one leg is thrown over my legs, perfectly trapping me. Hey. Seems to stay awake here, but I have things to do. I got shit to do. Please. I nearly shake her, and tries to tighten her drawer and skip on me, and shies a little. Notice this my resistance to this isn't crumbles quickly. Feeling her body breathing slowly is both calming and incredibly stimulating at the same time. Everything outside wants to relax or speed up. Let's exit wins, but I find myself putting an arm around me. I think I'm in love. Words about hanging in the air unnoticed. At least I hope they got unnoticed. Maybe when we're slightly in her dream, her grip slowly tightens again. The first time since I've known her, I see tears running out of Amy's face. It feels like my heart is about to break. Thinking Singularly I tighten my own grip and choke her, and I hope it's a soothing manner. Words comfort mainly in this situation bring to mind. Maybe I should wake her. You're supposed to wake people having nightmares. Can't for the life of me remember. As soon as taken from me, he suddenly jerks away with a cry. Oh. Well. Dad! This is more than anything I want to hear without her knowing. I quickly sit upright and gently take her shoulders to her. Hey, you alright? Amy? Hey? What a silly question. Huh? What? That's how? Takes her head as a clear and quickly wipes her eyes. Your nightmare, I think. Amy shudders again and glances up at me a little cautiously, as if unsure whether or not she's actually up. Yeah, I guess so. You want to talk about it? It's really internal debate seems to be going in her head. It was rolling himself with a shrug. Nah, I don't remember much of it. Pretty sure she's lying to me, but somehow I think I suppressed the issue. Make sure again turns toward her like a little sheepish. Sorry for falling asleep on you like that. Everybody's soothing as I can. Hey, don't worry about it. You've been ill. It's fine. Yeah, I guess these cold manners made me a little drowsy. I guess so. It doesn't strike me as a starvation to fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Red maybe, but maybe he's far too energetic. Maybe there's a half smile in my response and just like she's back to her old self. Well, prepare yourself for tomorrow morning is how. I have to go twice as hard to make it for today. But I went running this morning. No excuse. Oh, fine, I'll be ready for you. Don't worry, I got you. Amy nodded, satisfied. Good. I think this is my cue to exit. Well, where are we going? Especially when I get to see her tomorrow. Over the bed and head for the door. Hey, so, hmm? I threw it neatly on my heel and faced at me. Turns around to say something, then another first. I see her falter slightly. Closes her mouth and opens it again. Thanks. Dropping by, I mean. You're kind of the first visitor I had who wasn't Rin. That's surprising. I figured Emmy would have. Now that's surprising. I would figure that Emmy'd have people dropping by all the time. Certainly popular enough, or so I thought. I was talking to people in the hallways. Emmy hesitates again. And thanks for staying around after I look at pain flits across her face. You know, it helped. She brightens back up and waves cheerily at me. See you tomorrow. Yeah, see you later. Those exit door and suddenly makes me turn around again. Hey, Amy. Anytime you need to talk, just let me know, okay? Makes you taken back by this offer. The grin is even wider. Sure thing, Isao. See you in the morning. Exit was with my head in a whirl. She ever left? Was she really okay? I'm trying to get back to her in the hallway, open the door and tell her I love her, tell her I think she's beautiful, tell her I'd be there when she needs me. I want to stay with her, to hold her close as she falls back to sleep. How many nights has she woken up like that? I want to find that nobody's there. I want to be that person she can be with when that happens. It's a silly thought, I know. We don't even know each other that well, do we? No idea, while exhilarating, also makes me worry. Worry perhaps that I've overstepped my bounds. Now to add to my troubles, seems Amy herself always an interest in someone else. The track captain of hers seems so interested. This track captain of hers who seems so interested in her well-being. It's true, I've only seen the two of them together a few times, but it didn't change the fact that they seem better to treat one another. There's nothing really to be done about that. I need to take my mind off this whole situation. Got homework to do. Maybe that'll attract me. I don't know, Wasau. You're facing hard questions here. I don't know what to do.